Never for that title.
That's what I'm saying. This is next level.
Bell has rung. Your IWA World title match is underway.
And a little history lesson for everybody. Myron Reed was supposed to be in this year's Ted Petty Invitational. And if that actually did go down the way that it was supposed to, we may have seen these two meet in the finals for the title.
Absolutely.
And then the greatest part of professional wrestling is no matter what you think may never happen, it might actually happen.
Right, absolutely.
And IWA is the place where a lot of those encounters have taken place.
And a lot of people were kind of, I was standing there giving Aaron the microphone. They asked why this match was so early on in the card, but anytime there is a death match on the show, that is always the main event, because if people do not like that style, they can choose to leave and not miss the majority of the show. Ian Rotten always puts the death matches at the end for that reason. Which is good for the kids. You know, people don't want the kids to see a bunch of people out there bleeding, and that's fine. And it's also good for the rest of the wrestlers on the rest of the card. That's a lot of rests. It's a lot of rests. Right.
It's like a Randy Orton match.
The ring does not have shards of glass.
Exactly. Pieces of barbed wire, pieces of wood. You never know what's going to stick in you. And Myron Reed finally coming out of that corner, going straight after Aaron Williams. These two have also been training at Rockstar Pro, so they know each other very well at this point. In addition to having faced each other, Myron Reed.
Oh, that was a knee.
Oh.
Louisville slugger to the face. It looks like Aaron might be knocked loopy from that one.
That was a hell of a slugger. And for those who don't know, Myron Reed's a former Glory Pro heavyweight champion.
Big dive.
Crown of Glory champion, and he's showing exactly why by flying through the air and taking Aaron Williams down. This might be the earliest on in an Aaron Williams match that I've seen him tasting the floor.
Right, we're
in a long time.
Just now, 2 minutes into this contest.
And Aaron's already tasted what defeat may actually be like later on. He's got that appetizer sampler for what may come on to be the main course. I wouldn't be angry to see Myron Reed as the IWA Mid-South World Champion.
Could you imagine coming back from that hiatus and your first match back, you win the belt?
And for those who don't know, the hiatus included bouts in Mexico at Wrestle Circus. I mean, Myron Reed hasn't rested. Not even slightly.
He's been taking on the best of the best on the independent scene. A regular for, like you say, Glory Pro in the St. Louis area. A regular for AAW in Chicago.
And he's continuing to take on one of the best in the world by going in there against Aaron Williams.
Oh, he ties the legs up. A little Les Kellett here.
I was going to say Jody Fleisch.
That world of sports style.
Oh! Jesus!
Oh!
He could have snapped that ankle in half. Did you hear that?
The way that knee twisted, Jason. My God.
Did you hear that pop? Seems like every time I'm on commentary, somebody gets hurt.
And Myron might be, I mean, less than 5 minutes into this match, he might be done already.
And I'd hate to see it, honestly. I love Myron Reed and I love Aaron Williams. Even though I don't like Aaron Williams, I love his style. I love the way that he wrestles. I am a wrestling manager, but I also love professional wrestling, and Aaron Williams is professional wrestling. Myron Reed throwing some shots to Aaron Williams' gut.
Drop down. Big elbow there.
And people who don't know, those drop downs are usually to throw off your opponent, because almost every time you see somebody drop to the canvas, the other wrestler leaps over him. But what it does is puts a chink in the plan of what the other wrestler's going for. And Aaron Williams is showing why that's effective.
Bit heavy senton there.
Williams still trying to shake off that Louisville slugger from earlier on. See him kind of shaking his head back and forth. No matter how good Aaron Williams is, you get hit in the face, it throws you off. Doesn't matter who you are, unless you're mean.
Chest. It's the ropes.
Huge back body drop.
My God.
You see those footprints on the ceiling? Those are Myron Reed's. Big snapmare from Aaron Williams.
Oh!
Ow.
Cartwheels through. Oh, nothing but boot on that one. Only a 2.
Wow. This is the kind of show that I think would exhaust anybody. This show would take the wind out of anybody. At the end of the night, every one of the fans here in attendance is going to go home realizing what a spectacle they got a chance to see. And if everything goes according to plan tonight, things are going to go very well for everybody that's watching this match.
Oh, clothesline over.
Aaron back out to the outside. Myron Reed going to join him the hard way. Oh, my God.
Big soccer kick there.
Jesus. That foot could have been a 9-iron if Aaron's head had a couple more dents in it. I say more because a few weeks ago, Shane Mercer put a huge dent in his head, that piece of the ring. You remember that?
I do, at the TPI tournament.
That was
ruined
great.
the celebration of Aaron Williams.
Yeah, congratulations.
Something that he had worked for and worked so hard for his whole career to get a big tournament win like that and to get the IWA World to retain the IWA World title.
I would say it's the biggest tournament in the independents, honestly. If not one of. I mean, the Battle of Los Angeles
ruined the celebration.
Is up there.
Ruined the celebration.
Do you hear those thuds?
Aaron going to go all the way around the ring.
Doing that Amelia Earhart kick. Oh!
Nothing but net.
And the fans love it. They love seeing Aaron Williams kick anybody in the face. Whether or not they love Myron Reed, they love Aaron Williams. If you notice, Aaron Williams during his matches hasn't spent a lot of time looking over at the fans waiting for approval. He is focused on the game. He is focused on getting the victory.
Big lifter there from Aaron Williams, pulling that chair out, rather.
And you know Ian's pissed because he didn't pay for that chair. That was good for the Goose. Is good for the Myron.
You got to remember, all IWA World Title matches contested under old school IWA rules.
Which are what?
Oh!
Wow.
Onto the apron
and he
with
left
the
over
cutter.
both of those chairs, too. He cleared the 2 seats.
Right. He might have been thinking, I'm going to give him a cutter on these chairs right here, but then overshot it and made up for it with that apron ace crusher there.
For the people watching at home, what are old school IWA rules?
No disqualification, no count out. So they could, they could brawl all around this arena. They could go outside if they wanted to.
But the fall has to happen in the ring, right?
The fall has to happen in the ring unless it is a falls count anywhere contest.
So basically right now, if somebody wanted to come out there and knock the hell out of one of these two, let the other one get the victory.
You got to remember, Sage Kanan is the opportunity in a box holder.
That's exactly what I was going to ask about.
He could cash in right now. He could cash in at the end of this match. We don't know what's going to happen. We've seen it before. We've seen it so many times here in IWA-MidSouth. After a exhausting and brutal world title match, we've seen the opportunity in a box holder come out and cash in that title for a quick victory. Cash in that box, rather, for the title for the quick victory.
And on Aaron Williams. No less.
Yes, Larry D. One that cashed in on Aaron Williams.
And Devin Moore gave it a shot, too.
You're absolutely right.
Only difference is Devin Moore didn't beat Aaron Williams for it, but Larry D did. And he had a really good manager at the time, too. Maybe that helped.
Fans getting behind the baddest man alive here. Fans fully behind the notion of Aaron Williams kicking Myron Reed, and there it is right there.
I'm going to give that a big no. I don't want to see anybody get kicked in the chest that hard. Not unless it's somebody's going against one of my guys.
Myron back up. Another hard. Myron back up. Forearm. Almost knocks his block off. Big headbutt. Oh, he had. Oh!
Holy cow.
Him. Oh, able to get the shoulder up.
Both of these guys down center of the ring. trying to fight back to their feet, the champion Aaron Williams and the challenger Myron Reed. For those of you who are just now tuning in,
"10 minutes gone in this match. 10 minutes gone." Oh! Single-footed drop kick puts him on his ass. Going for that stinger splash.
And he nailed it, driving all the air out of Myron Reed. And now he's going to try to shoot into the other side of the ring. Maybe going to go for it twice.
Myron saw it coming. Blocks the shot. Oh! Drop kick to the face. Oh! Again. Myron
that hot
Reed.
fire is coming to life right now.
Oh!
Myron Reed kicking Aaron Williams right in the face 3 times in a row. Goes for
New
a pin.
champ! New champ! No!
Oh my God, that was close. That was close enough to kill a ladybug, man. Unbelievable.
Big drop kicks in the corner for a 2.9? That was close.
Yeah, it was extremely close. Can you imagine if Myron Reed would have won the title in his very first match back to IWA Mid-South? And he very well may do so. He's standing to his feet already, pulling Aaron Williams to his feet. Springs off the ropes.
No,
Aaron
caught him. Half and half. Could be thinking blue steel driver, the brainbuster on the knee.
And Myron, with all the fight in the world, kicks out. You see there, he tried to get back to his feet right after the pin, but he's already had so much taken out of him, he might not be able to stand. I'm really starting to hate the fans here at IWA Mid-South. They're a bunch of friggin' nerds, aren't they?
That's a chain everybody can get behind for 2 seconds. Uh-oh.
Fight or flight mode, and he ain't going nowhere.
Oh, big palm strike.
Did I just hear a Street Fighter reference?
Believe you did.
Now Myron crumbled on that top rope, laying there like a wounded spider, waiting for Aaron Williams to either come up and toss him across the ring or to come up and get sucked into the web.
He's going up.
Going for a suplex.
Suplex. It looked like he was saying another blue steel driver, that brainbuster on the knee, but I don't know how you would pull that off from the top rope. It could be thinking that El Generico style brainbuster. We don't know.
Oh, what a super power bomb!
Whiplashes his head.
Oh, what a
Ace Crusher! It does enough.
That's it. That's
No!
it. How the hell? How did it kick out of that? I mean, really, how much fight is in Aaron Williams? That's unbelievable.
I can see Aaron Williams fans in the front row holding their chest saying, "Oh my God."
Right, yeah, I mean, I did too. And Myron, he's got to be in complete and utter shock right now, wondering what the hell do I have to do to take the baddest man alive down to get that title. For those who don't know, Myron Reed just lost the Glory Pro Crown of Glory Championship last month, so right now his bag's a little lighter, and all he wants to do is add some gold to it. He's trying to do that tonight.
Oh, rolling elbow followed up by the super kick.
Sends Aaron to the ropes. Aaron flips over.
Sunset flip, able to rope through.
Tucks him, going for a pile driver.
Cradle pile driver.
Oh!
And he stuffed him with it.
Straight out of the book of Jerry Lynn. Goes for a pinfall. 1, 2, and...
No!
What? What is it going to take? Aaron Williams is just as stunned as I am. I have no idea how either one of these guys keep kicking out. What's it going to take? Knives? I'm going to have to duct tape him to the ring to keep him from kicking out?
15 minutes gone in this match. 15 minutes gone. One for that best roundhouse in the business. Elbow to the top of the head. Top of the forehead, rather. Could be thinking another blue steel here. No!
Oh,
Stun Dog Millionaire. He kips up. Oh, the big jumping knee.
And Myron doesn't wear knee pads.
No!
Reverse Hurricane Rana. Stuffs Aaron Williams. Drags him to the corner.
He's not done.
Uh-oh.
He might have took too much time, though.
Doesn't matter if it's worth it if this pays off for Myron Reed. What's he going to do? This kid's capable of anything. 450 splash!
Oh, and hits it perfectly! 1, 2, no!
No, that had to have been 3. That had to have been 3. How the hell was that 2? How was that? Can we get an instant replay? That was unbelievable.
No instant replays in pro wrestling.
They have them all the time. What are you talking about? We've seen him do a million times. Go flying over that corner. It's always a thing of beauty. Oh, my God.
Oh, big tope over the post.
Now Myron trying to pick up Aaron Williams, drag him back to the ring if he can get him in there and keep him down for 3 seconds. We have a new IWA-MidSouth World Champion. He's going for that Louisville Slugger one more time. How many times is he going to go to the well? And it doesn't pay off!
Best roundhouse in the business!
1, 2.
No!
Myron kicked out! How the hell did Myron kick out? Another cradle pile driver. This has to be it, Manawa.
Making him think about it. Oh, and he stuffs him with it.
Letting all the blood rush to the head of Myron Reed before he crams it into his skull. And Aaron Williams retains. What a match.